Coming into the streets and the slums of Mumbai, it's been an assault on the senses. This is my first time in Mumbai. I've been in India before, but I've never been in Mumbai, and it takes some getting used to. But I think the thing that I've really come away from it is that there are dogs who are living their lives next to people. They're together. Their lives are interdependent with one another. And rabies changes that relationship. If you have rabies in a population, people are fearful of dogs, dogs are treated less well. Rabies is a disease that can be cured, but that does mean that we've got to be committed for a long time. And the partnership that we've formed with Mission Rabies and with WVS was absolutely based on that logic. We believe that together, long-term commitment, we can actually get rid of this disease. And we thought, what can we do to take it to the next level? How can we get even more integrated and think about combining all of our knowledge, our power, bringing together huge numbers of volunteers, vets who work in this space in the UK, contributing internationally. But the other thing about it is that there is a real ability to solve this problem. It's quite unusual when you work in NGOs or animal welfare that you have a problem that you know can actually be solved. And that's what is so inspiring. It's frustrating we haven't got there already, but we're really inspired by the fact that we know vaccinate enough dogs in a population, you will drive that disease out. So it's pretty rare that you get a problem that you know that you can solve. You're only going to solve it if you come together and work together, and that's what this partnership is all about. It's a partnership of passion, it's a partnership of belief, but most of all it's a partnership of drive, because we're only going to do this if we drive to that goal, and we're driving to it together. So it's a real passion partnership. And it really is something that we're completely focused on and something that we're dedicated to making happen in the next few years. Mission Rabies and WVS have pioneered in the use of app technology, and it's one of the reasons that we've come together in this partnership, because it's been a game changer. Using simple handheld smartphones, you can map where you go, you can track where you go, you can do dog population tracking, and you can see the number of dogs. We always talk about needing to vaccinate 70% of the dogs in a population. You can only do that if you've tracked it and know that you've got to 70%. So the app is game changing, and the fact that we're now seeing governments take this on, that we're seeing regional and national governments in India and other parts of the world being interested, is a real it's a real credit to Mission Rabies, because they've been doing this in other places and they've proved it work. And that's what's got the interest. So it's simple, easy to use technology, but it's transformational. We are not going to solve the rabies problem unless we work in partnership with local communities, local politicians, policymakers and government. It's the only way it's going to happen. We can come in and we can hit it hard, but people have got to keep it up. So one of the strengths of what Mission Rabies and WVS do, and we build on the work that Dogs Trust have been doing as well, is that we build those partnerships for the long term. We share the knowledge, we work with others, and we do it in such a way that they can carry on this work once we've been here and gone. But everybody here is driven by dog welfare and making a difference to the lives of people who live with dogs. That's the only reason we get up and do what we do. And the fact that we get to come together and do it and have a bit of fun, all go out in these awful yellow shirts, and that everybody gets to see us, really makes a big difference to coming together. The volunteers who come for the first time are likely to come back, because it's actually really good fun, it's transformational, you get to meet people you wouldn't have met, and lifelong friendships are formed. But we're doing it because we're actually transforming lives of dogs and people.